everybody, and welcome back to episode 9 of our Dark Souls 3 Pyro run. In the last episode we fought our way through a Farron Keep up to this bonfire leading into the next area, although we do have some more of these braziers to light. Our Pyro's getting pretty strong now. We're tending to do quite well in this area since nearly everything is weak to fire. We've also upgraded some of our magic, so we're managing to last quite a long time now that we've got quite a bit of FP to throw around. And as I say, everything in the area seems to be fairly weak to fire. So in regard to soul farming, we're not doing terribly bad either. We managed to upgrade about 4 or 5 levels at the end of the last run just through farming this particular spot right next to the bonfire. Extremely limited amount of risk here, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to head on immediately and see if we can light the rest of these braziers. So given the low amount of souls we've got at the moment, I'm not too worried about dying here, although obviously we're going to learn a little bit about the area as we go round. Quite a lot of slugs in this area. Again, we're getting quite a few points out of these guys. They're not particularly damaging. Just got to watch the poison meter as that flies up every so often. The axe is doing okay. You could use a couple more levels in it if I'm honest, because once we run out of magic we are kind of defenceless. Okay, so we can either head over there and kind of check out the remaining areas. I think there's a few pieces of land we can jump across there, as well as something extremely large moving in the background. Or we can check down the side of this wall, which is basically where we were coming from earlier. I pretty much got to the point where you're just going to have to manage the poison. It's not affecting us too badly, and as we can already run back to 2 bonfires now, it's not too bad. In the distance, although these things aren't too bad, it's just if they cares. The flames they don't like, so a shot from will take them out. He's doing pretty well. Lingering Dragon Crest Ring, excellent. I'm not sure what that does. Let's get somewhere safe and have a look. There's a few items over here we'll try and take. I'm expecting a few in a short area might actually give us a new set of something. Nope, large soul, but we'll take that anyway. Gold pine bundles, lightning damage. Ember. Another soul. Crown of Dusk. Check out what that does in a second. And a young white branch. And we're at 1,000. So need about, I think we're at about 15,000 now, so interested in kind of checking out this area from an items perspective. Because I think we did the 2 braziers around here. It's just keeping a track. Oh, there we go, on where they... Also, I think now we've started 2 slots, it would also be pretty good if we could find the next tome in regard to fire spells and what we might be able to get out of that. Titanite Shard. I think we're at Titanite Chunks. I think Chunks in regard to getting the next level of weapon upgrade, and I think we also need that for the axe as well as the flame. These mushroom men look quite interesting. Don't seem to be enemies though. So let's see what this is. Sage's Scroll. Okay, so got 4 Estus left. Health looking pretty poor, but let's just check what these items were that we picked up. Sage's Scroll. Learn the sorceries of the Crystal Sages. So we could probably give that to the sorcery guy. Did we find anything else in here? Okay, so the Crown of Dusk. What does that do? Okay, so it raises the power and effect of Wearer's magic, but damage suffered by magic attacks rises as well. What else does it give us? Does it give us anything else? Let's... What's the other one we've got on? Okay, so I think we'll leave it with the Pyromancy Crown for now. We'll do some testing in potentially in a safer area. Let's just top our health back up, as that is quite big. I don't know what that is. It looks to have a very large staff. Let's see how it likes fire. Good job we checked. No power left. Oh, right, so we picked up the Black Bow of Faris and a Stone Great Shield. We are kind of running out of magic here, so I'm not sure whether we took something from the red skulls that were flashing around. We should be able to get another 2 of these off, which should leave us with an axe shot, if we can do one without dying. Let's dodge that guy. So that hurt. A Faris hat, and what's this? Poison gem. So we are getting low now, the poison is slowly sapping away, but we're not doing such a bad job of exploring the area. And the flames are really doing us a favour here. I wouldn't like to get up close to so many of these. Okay, great. So we're down this side. Is there anything else down here we want? Should have been looking at my life, I think, a little bit. Unfortunate there that we got killed, but I think if we just zoom back to the previous bonfire, we're only about 30 seconds from that area. So I think we've done a nice job of cleaning that space up. So let's port back to there. Okay, so I think in a minute we'll come back this way once we've just got again. Just collect up a few of these armors, as long as we don't get caught by the poison. Let's take it nice and steady, get rid of some of these nasties. Okay, so I can see a couple of new items off in the distance, so let's take our time around here. You can see our souls. This is the chap that actually... That's the move. That was very close. A bit annoying. So a good 12 back. There's an item up there, let's see if we can figure out. Great sword, that's brilliant for somebody with no strength. I've just spotted another one at the top of the other side, so let's check that out. We're in the thick mire now, which is a challenge on the stamina. I suppose as long as we get out fairly quickly. Wasted a bit of FP there, but not too bothered. More. Okay, so we're not a million miles away from the starting location again, so we can always save fairly quickly if we wanted to. Let's investigate this area and see what we... If we can find the next fire brazier to put out, because if we can find that or the smoke tower, then it opens up another door later. Some more items over there. That's bringing us back to the place we started. Okay, so not too fussed about the poison meter, but the other meter that's building up looks like it could just be instant death because there's a skull on it, so we'll back away from these guys. They're not giving us massive amounts of souls, but they could be problematic. They're also not too difficult to dodge, but again, it's the meter that worries me, not anything. Okay, is this a dead end? No. This looks like another one of those areas where we can actually climb up and turn off one of the smoke towers. Bit of a rookie mistake there, getting hit. I stopped swinging, unfortunately. So I think we'll kind of sprint back to that area. I'm going to hope that this is actually the other side of where we came up to. And we can go really, but let's just investigate round here. It might not be. It smoke towers. Are the 4 required to open that door, I think? Oh, maybe it is just 3. It's 4. There does seem to be quite a bit left to investigate here, so I am going to look around the area, see if there's any items we just blatantly missed. Also, I'd like us to get those souls back, because we had about 18,000, I think. No chances this time for him. Let's just take him out with a heavy gem. Nice. And our souls again. What we got? 17,200. There are plenty of items still remaining here, so let's keep on the look, scavenging them. Never know what we're going to find. I'd like to see a new pyromancy tome if possible, but I'm not sure if that's somewhere else. really playing with death there on the edge of that meter. Prefer not to die here. Golden scroll. An antiquated kit. Not sure how we get up there. That must another area we're going to click off. Seem to have done a fair job of navigating this area. It does mean, however, that we need to get as many killed as possible. No. Once again, they'll draw and see another set over there. Should we investigate this building? I think we'll walk around the edge of it. But we'll split this way to try and pick these up. I'm not sure if that's an item over there. Gonna have to be careful, mobility's pretty far down here. The spells there are nasty if they hit us. So we need to kind of stay out of sight and see if we can sneak up on this guy. That hurt. Fairly close. Shard, I think we are looking for chunks now though, so they might be useful for leveling another weapon up, but probably not the axe or the hand, the flame hand that we've already got. Nope, there's a secret hidden item there somewhere. An ember. The soup always welcome. Sunlight talisman. Yeah, I can see a down there. Let's try that out. Although that does look a lot like the door we were in. yeah, I think that's the door we were aiming for. I think we've had a good look round here as well. Let's top our magic up. Too, because there's a bonfire here, but let's take it anyway. Let's kill these guys on the bridge for a few more points. Just have a look what we've got left. 14,500. We've got 22. That means we need 28. So we could just grind these guys for a couple of minutes. What I don't think we'll do is we'll kill them this time. And we'll run on into the next area. Let's just be careful. We've been risking the let's take the 2 levels here. So that should be enough for another 2 levels, so let's level up and then we'll pop back here and through the door, see what we can find in the next.
Welcome home, I speak very well.
So we've been leveling up, focus. We've got that to 20 now, although I think that does need to be quite a bit higher. Intelligence and faith for damage are at 26. So we'll take another 4 damage if we take that up 2 levels. We are going to need to pop a soul though.
Farewell, Ashen One. Welcome home, speak that very well. Take nourishment.
I think more casts at this point would be more useful. So that's adding another 15 on, so that's enough for 1 cast. Try that. I think I'd like to get that to 25 before we go back to dexterity, intelligence and faith.
Ashen One.
Let's just double check that it wasn't shards we do need.
Ah, well, just good what needs.
Yeah, it's large titanite shards now, which we haven't actually seen any of yet.
Be careful. I don't want to see my work.
Okay, so we've opened this gate now, so let's head on through here. Left or right? Let's go up because we can see down at the bottom. A few of the harpies down there to kill. They don't seem quite as ominous now, we're actually doing some good damage. Actually, the question about how we got those items earlier that were up on the hill may just have been answered. We might just go down there. Don't look to be anything specifically going on over there. Someone's fibbing, there's no wall there. Although I can see a bonfire. Yeah, this is the items we saw earlier, so we could do a quick route. Let's have a quick look down here first. Okay, so we've got another one of the large crystal lizards here. Not a lot of space this time though. That wasn't terrible. And 2 Titanite scales for that. And a great magic weapon. And a door leading to... death, 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 death. Well, it leads back to the Road of Sacrifices, which is... looks like a shortcut for us. Key here is not to run out of stamina, like we did there, but thank me in the stream tonight. Quick shout out to Hoodlum for his continued support, thank you. I'm slightly surprised there seems to be no door to this building here. I've been round it twice, so unless there's a way into it from another direction, I think we'll be heading to the last bonfire. So just retracing, I'm hoping these haven't come back to life. I know we touched the bonfire but we didn't sit down, so they should be okay. There were some things getting killed up here which we wanted to stay away from because we are poisoned. To be honest, they looked like they were killing each other. Cracked red eye orbs. Am I on my way to fight the Abyss Watchers? I haven't fought them yet, so I'm guessing they're the next boss. We've only just unlocked this bonfire here. We're just going to rest here first. So those guys, which we just killed a minute ago, look pretty nasty. But they are clearing the enemies out for us, which we're getting 154, so they've decided to change their attention to me though. One gone. Let's be honest, they hit pretty hard. Ow. These aren't even a boss. I'm slightly more concerned about having used most of a flask already. So we're one-shotting those guys as well, which is, I'm guessing the noise I'm hearing is the actual boss. Help me. And try magic. Well, we are magic, so maybe that works. If only I had a friend. What have we got? 3S. Yeah, let's have a go. It's not very far from the bonfire. Let's get in there. Time for victory indeed. Let's try. I want that sword. Potentially that knife as well. Are these the guys out of Bloodborne? Hopefully he's not fireproof. Legion etiquette indeed. Well, one down, the other guy seemed to help quite a bit. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I should be the only one with fire. Yeah, that's about as welcome as. Note to self, don't roll into fire. Or that. Ow! Come on. That killed me in nearly one hit. Only 2 tries as well. Quite enjoyed that. Couldn't get the flames out fast enough. The cast speed is just atrocious, really, even with the Sage Ring on. Cinders of a Lord and the soul of the blood of the wolf. Excellent. Questionable. Is this a dead end though? Let's get the bonfire anyway. Secret paths. The Catacombs of Carthus. Okay, we've got enough to level up twice, so let's shoot back. So we're probably going to need somewhere around 32,000 souls, so let's pop a few of the souls that we've collected and then get another 2 points.
Welcome home. Speak. Very well. Then touch the take nourish.
Okay, just under our 25 target there for attunement before we start pouring back into intelligence and faith.
Farewell, Ashen One.
We found that guy earlier, so let's have a walk around and see who else is around. Why is there a fog door? Weird. Let's not go outside then, just in case we get dead. Who else we got to talk to around here? There's fog doors everywhere. Or not, that one's just disappeared. If I recall rightly, there was something up here that we still can't open. I really want to get on that roof. There's an item there, but I don't think it's possible. No, I think that the £20,000 key we were looking at is the thing that's needed to get up there. Let's keep going. I think I've gone the wrong way. Ah, there's the guy I was looking for.
Well, you're not alone. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lord. But we're talking true, don't you think?
It doesn't make a lot of sense, he just keeps talking. Yorm the Giant. Watchers of the Abyss. So, that's the guys off of the Cinders of a Lord. Okay. That didn't really do anything. Let's go back around again, see if there's anything else there.
Well, remember me? You're making quite an effort of. If you yearn for a proper, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the man swallowed by dark. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric.
Lift chamber key. Okay, let's find that guy. I want to kill the Dark Wraith.
Whatever would you do?
There's Ludith.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am bloodless. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver, no need to be called.
Ah, most illustrious. Fine kindling for the thrones, is it not? Each so, and all slain by thy hand. Oh, I have no qualms. For as, in fact, methinks. Ah, most illustrious Lord Seeker.
You got plenty to say.
Oh, in fact. Now. Fret not, for I. Ah, and oh, in fact.
Okay, so I think we've talked to him enough.
Now, do not be away.
Okay, so we're on the +3 now. Let's travel. To the Abyss Watchers. In fact, what we will do is we'll travel back to the Undead Settlement because we found a boss there in a very large curse tree. We didn't kill it because we were doing 0 damage to it. So let's go back there and see if we can get rid of that, because I'm sure there's something else that might unlock for us. Okay, the guy throwing the arrows from the top. Oh! Who's this? Mad Knight. Who's that? Oh, you don't like that, do you? You're not throwing flames at me. It's not happening, pal. This isn't fair, there are 2 attacking me. Get down! Vertebrae shackle. So, did he drop anything? Was it the vertebrae shackle he dropped? Let's We'll let the guy throwing stuff kill these, so we don't have to. Chonk. Nicely done. Get away. The red-eyed guy, I'll be careful for, because he's the one who does all the damage. Okay, he's gone as well. That's good. So, the tree we tried to fight earlier, there were loads of people around it. Now the question is do we kill them first before unlocking the boss, or do they just continue to spawn, or do we just get in close and wail on him with fire, hopefully? Not too bothered about dying here. Read about losing these 4,000 souls. We can get them back fairly quickly, back around near the Abyss Watchers. Okay, let's get in close. That didn't do out. Now they did that. What am I dying from? I'm getting killed here. Hands do we aim? What are we aiming at? Apparently we've fallen through the floor. Oh no, get off. What meant to be hitting? We're here. Well, we did alright. Let's run back through and let's focus on the tree. 63 off it for some reason. So we can hit the arm. Let's seal up. So I feel slightly stupid there because instead of putting the health back up, I drank a magic flask. So I think we'll be alright this time, as long as we don't do anything stupid. Okay, this time for the win. Get down. So we've got Transposing Kiln and the Soul of the Rotted Greatwood. Excellent. so let's head back. The guy was asking for a transposing kiln, so let's see what that does. Thanks for that, Hoodlum. I didn't actually see your comment, but it looks like I'm right. If we get the kiln to Ludleth, then we should get something for that.
Fret not, for I am a...
So we'll give him the kiln.
Belike
Why not?
It is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferred to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition?
Okay, so right, Crystal Hail requires the soul of a Crystal Sage. So it looks like, yeah, we're gonna need Deep Soul, Fire Darkened Soul Sediment. That must be what those guys were firing at me. So we can use the boss souls to create something. So we can create the... so there are different options depending on what we want. So the Hollow Slayer Greatsword uses the soul of the Greatwood. The Wolf Knight Greatsword, I'm guessing that's the sword I liked. But we're nowhere near on the strength or dexterity for that. Arster's Spear? That's for the Greatwood as well. That's Vort's Great Hammer. Soul of a Demon. We haven't got that yet. Crystal Sage Rapier. Soul of the Blood of the Wolf. That's the guys. The Farron Greatsword with the knife. Yeah, that's the one we got from the. That's one we got from the Abyss Watchers as well. Demon's Fist. Soul of a Demon again. And the Pontiff's Left Eye recovers HP with successive attacks. That could be fairly useful. Soul of Burial Valley Vort, but we'd have to take one of the other rings off. Okay, we'll keep them for now. I don't think we'll change any yet.
Treat the Firekeeper not with discourtesy.
Okay, let's head back to the Abyss Watchers and down into the Catacombs of Carthus. We've got about, I think, 10 minutes before we close this episode up. If we can find another bonfire, I doubt we will do in 9 minutes, but let's see what we can find. Skeletons down there. Probably some options of jumping, maybe rolling off there. Not going to take that. Let's cross this bridge up here. Yeah, we're going to need to be able to upgrade this, I think, pretty soon. The axe is not amazing. something else is getting back. Is that the same one? Okay, didn't like the fire, so that's done better, but we've only got a limited amount of that. Carthus Rouge. I don't know what that does. Who's this chap? Well. I would miss. Titanite shard. What do we get there? Well. Okay, that's the guy who's up there. Soul of a nameless soldier. That looked like a pyromancy tome. Falchion. And that's the guy we could see in the distance. So let's kill him. Really hoping that was a pyromancy tome, because I think we could use some more power here. Ow. Ow. That guy does damage and he's very quick. Titanite shards and kukri. Guessing they're like throwing knives. Sharp gem. We basically missed a load of stuff back here. So let's head back up. And understand what we missed. Oh, ow. How did I not see that? Soul of a nameless soldier again. Somebody horrible down there. There's also somebody horrible down there. So that's where we came into the room. Uh-oh. Ow. No, no. Oh dear. I think I will run back there and grab those souls, kill these few first items, just because I think we've got enough for a level, so it'd be nice to put a little bit more damage. And then we'll head back and have a quick look at that pyromancer tome we just picked up. I think it was a pyromancer tome anyway. Really use a few titanite, the large chunks now, because we seem to be a little bit underpowered for the area. It feels that way. Just have a feeling that that guy's going to get back up, but maybe not. there's another large guy down there. See if we can get his attention. Which I think we've managed to do. Keep away from him with the pyros. Another titanite shard. No illusions around here, I don't think. Look like it. No one's left any messages anyway. Okay, thanks for joining us, Hoodlum. I think I might jump off and come and watch your stream for 5. But thanks for the support. So hopefully this takes us down. Oh, who's this?
Oh, hello. How very fortunate. Have
Henry.
you seen my companion, Horace? To my shame, I was snared by a trap and we've become separated. I've not been able to find him since.
No, we haven't found him yet.
Horace is a valiant knight. He can look after himself, no question. He's probably searching for me right now, with twice the resolve. If you happen upon him, please tell him that I remain in the catacombs and will lay prism stones to guide him, as always. Please send him my word, I beg of you.
Yeah.
May the flames guide
Help where we
him.
can.
If you happen upon that I remember, will please send me the flame.
Ow. I think what would be amazing would be another bonfire. But we haven't really gone that far, I suppose. We've only just kind of gone down one level. Ow. That was a bit of a surprise. I wasn't expecting that. That's coming back. So it looks like it just keeps going up and down. What is that? Who's firing that then? That saps health. Nastily. No, no. What is he throwing? That hurts. Just wondering if there's anyone else hidden in here. Yeah, get away. It's them ones. The little pots. That little pot there. That one. Suppose as long as you spot them. That one. Carthus milk ring. New item. There's another one there. Danger pots. Oh, no, get off. What were it? Oh. They're dangerous, so I'm glad I stayed away from that. Right, okay, so we're out of Estus. We're out of Ashen Estus. We've got nothing left. Let's not run into any more of them. It's getting a bit close, this. Surely we're basically on top of another bonfire here. Oh. Well, that was way too close. So we've got options here. We can either run away with the 15,900 we've got, or we could do something like use an ember. Just make sure we've got none of that left. Yeah, we could use an ember, and that would give us full life. Coincidentally, we've just found one. Well, that sounds horrible. Right, so that's a large titanite shard we can use for upgrading the weapon. We need 2 of them. I am going to pop an ember, because we've got 24 of them. And that has given us a lot of life to play with. Wary of skeleton, but we have also just found a bonfire. Visions of bonfire, you are right. Slightly worried something horrible is going to happen. Let's light that. Yes, we will rest there. Okay, I think we'll travel back to Firelink and see if actually that was a pyromancy tome that we picked up. I'm also going to give this guy the sorcery pieces we found. Give sorcery scroll. Let's give him the golden scroll.
It's from Ulasil, an ancient land of golden sorceries. Not even the dragon school possesses such a long-lost scroll. What would the Xanthus scholars say with their ridiculous headwear?
They would simply slaver over this find.
Oh my. And the undead legion of Farron possesses sorceries quite unknown. Thank you. I doubt I ever would have made this now. Let us
So there's quite a lot of spells to learn. Soul Arrow, Great Soul Arrow, Heavy Soul Arrow, that sounds quite good. Don't know what the 1 slot on 11. Great Heavy Soul Arrow, so we're just powering all the way up. Farron Dart, Great Farron Dart, Farron Hail. Some swords. Pestilent Mist. Wow. 30 intelligence for that. 30 intelligence, but it's only 1,000. Oral decay.
Come again.
Okay, so hopefully that was a fire tome we picked up. Give Pyromancer tome.
Well,
Yes.
well, I've never seen anything like this. This inscription. This tome is from the catacombs. Fascinating. On this day, the teacher learns alongside the pupil.
What can we get? Bursting Fireball for 5,000. Looks interesting. Poison Mist. Create Poison Mist. Acid Surge. Emit acid which corrodes weapon and armor. Flash Sweat we already had. Profuse Sweat we already had. Karthus Beacon. Karthus Flame Arc. So reinforced right weapon with flame. Costs a lot, 30. So we're currently throwing out Fire Orb, Bursting Fireball. It's much higher attribute requirements. Only uses one slot. We can pick it up at the same time. I was actually hoping for some sort of massive devastation, but I don't think we're going to get that yet. Reinforced Pyromancer. Right, we need 4 of the large Titanite shards, I've only got 1.
Do not be gone for long. What is it?
We won't be gone for too long. Exactly. Right, let us save and just allot the spells. Tuned spells. Right, so we've got 4 slots now. Fireball, Fire Orb, Bursting Fireball. Just pop that in. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's just travel to the high wall and test that out. Okay, so the Fire Orb, we're aware of how that works. So that's pretty cool. The Bursting Fireball. Oh, right, so that's more of an area of effect. Damage isn't as high, but it covers quite a lot of ground. So mob control, especially when there's stuff like this, and I think the slugs we fought earlier might be a good idea. I suppose it may make a difference how close we are. not sure whether it's going to be worthwhile or not. Oops, took a bit of damage there. I think because multiple are hitting the shield, we're getting the extra damage, but on its own, fire orb is bigger damage. Just let him kill them for us. Make sure we kill that guy, he likes to rush you. Okay, great. Let's head back. And that chap has given us some sort of lift key. Where do we get out? Weirdly enough, we can't get out that door. Let's just rest first. Not sure why we can't get outside. Now we can. I was thinking maybe we should travel to the Gundyr. Actually, think I wanted to be up there. Let's just run back in. Okay, so where does the lift key go? Is that this place? No. Is it the place where the sword guy was at the start, around the front? No. So where is this? Where's the lift that he wants me to check out? There's nowhere else out here for it. Maybe he'll tell us if we ask him. Oh,
I can
what is
see
that?
it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do? If
If you fancy a proper red-eye, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric. I can see it in your eyes.
Okay, so another mystery. Where is that? So what have we got? We're not using the boss souls yet, because there's not anything interesting enough to use them on. So let's just use these. Another 12,000. This might give us enough for another 2 levels if we use this last one. $3,000. I think we're going to be just short. Let's see. 16, yeah, so it's unlikely we're going to get 2 levels by like 100 or something.
Very well. Then touch taken up.
Yeah, we're just short, so let's just quickly travel and grab them. Okay, we'll just be safe here. Let's just do that again quick. And that'll give us enough to go back and get another 2 levels. He's still alive. Okay, great. He's gone as well.
Welcome home, I speak. Very well. Then take.
Okay, we're definitely going to take the damage this time.
Farewell, Ashen.
Okay, and that brings us to the end of the episode. We've got a couple of mysteries to figure out, so how to get through the catacombs. We've also got to find Horace, and also we've seen quite a few items that we don't know how to get to yet in the catacombs, so we'll be trying to find those during the next run. If you're joining me on YouTube and you're enjoying what you're watching, please hit the subscribe button and drop us a like. If you want to chat about it, drop us a comment and I'll reply. And if you're joining me on Twitch, thanks for your support. Join me in the chat, and hopefully you'll join me next time. A follow would be massively appreciated. Thanks a lot for your time, guys, and we'll see you next time.